Hi, ladies. Have you ever reached a point in your life where you looked in the mirror and quietly wondered, who am I now? Life has a way of shaping us. Sometimes life gradually changes, and sometimes it happens in a single moment. What surprised me most wasn't only the moment itself, it was realizing I'd also lost a part of myself. Maybe you've felt that too. After a divorce, an illness, retirement, becoming an empty nester, or losing someone you loved, or any significant life event that quietly reshaped who you were. I'm sure you'd agree, ladies, throughout our lives, we women wear so many different hats, often all at the same time. Daughter, sister, wife, friend, caregiver, professional. For me, my favorite hat was always my mom hat. Finally getting to wear that hat was a dream come true. I'd wanted to become a mom for years. From the day Kyle was born, I happily embraced the most important role of my life for the next 26 years. Being a mom shaped the way I saw myself. For years, that role gave my days meaning and purpose. It gave me someone to care for, someone to encourage, and someone who needed me. Without even realizing it, so many of the decisions I made, the dreams I had, and even the way I imagined my future had all been shaped by that role. When he suddenly passed, my world as I knew it was gone. I wasn't only grieving my son, I slowly came to realize I was also grieving the woman I had been for over a quarter of a century. How on earth would I ever be able to hang up that mom hat? The truth is, I don't know. Even after 6 years, there are still countless days when I just feel so lost. I'm still learning how to live a life I never expected, certainly never asked for, while trying to come to grips with whose mom am I now? Every day is a challenge to figure out where I belong. Maybe your role wasn't part of your life for 10 years. Maybe it was 20. Maybe it was over half a century. But when a role has shaped who we are for a long time, losing it can feel like losing a part of ourselves. Whatever that role was, when it disappears, it can leave behind a silence that no one else seems to notice. That's the invisible pain of losing part of our identity, the version of ourselves that existed because of that role. So where do we go from here? I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all answer to that question. Every woman has to choose what's best for her own emotional well-being without feeling pressured to do what everyone else expects. This is a time to trust our inner voice, the natural instinct we were all born with, and gently make plans from there. For one woman, that might mean discovering a new interest. For another, it might mean reconnecting with something she once loved. And for someone else, it might simply mean giving herself permission to be exactly where she is today. There's no rush, no deadline, no timetable for finding your way again. So take your time, and maybe, little by little, you'll begin to discover a path you couldn't see before. One that just might lead you toward a new sense of purpose. Before I go, if anything I've shared today resonated with you, I'd love to hear your story in the comments. You never know, your story might be exactly what another woman needs to hear today. And you may be interested in my video that dives a little bit into trusting our women's intuition. It's called My Biggest Mistake in 67 Years Was Ignoring My Instincts. And if you'd like to join in on future conversations about the invisible challenges so many women carry quietly, I'd love to have you subscribe to our community. Until next time, I'm Kyle's proud mom, and to repeat what my son often told me, take good care of yourself. Bye for now.